Hello, I'm Wendy with an I, and tonight I'm making my tacos and burritos. Okay, this is what I use for my tacos and burritos. Of course, you need hamburger meat, burrito shells, taco seasoning, refried beans, taco shells, and always cheese. Definitely cheese, and any toppings you want. I like sour cream and black olives, and I do love tomatoes and lettuce, but I forgot to tell him to get a tomato at the grocery store, and our lettuce is bad. But these are still so good whether you have toppings or not. As long as you have the meat and the cheese and the seasoning and the beans, you're good. Oh, and I forgot to add, we always keep this jar up here, and it's full of extra sauce packs from Taco Bell. Okay, what we have to do first, of course, is brown the meat. And he bought me a 3-pound of ground beef, and I use 2.5 pounds. When I have 12 taco shells and 8 burrito shells, I use 2.5 pounds to make sure I have enough meat. So I'm just gonna cut a pound off of this, and I'm gonna put it in my freezer bag and freeze the pound I don't use so it doesn't go to waste. These are my cute bulldog salt and pepper shakers. We are bulldog fans and have rescued 2 bulldogs, so that's why you will see bulldogs around my house. While my meat is browning, I just take my taco shells. I do like the stand-in stuff better, but whatever's cheaper, get what you want. They're just easier to stand up in the pan to add cheese and meat to the tacos. But these are just the Kroger brand because that's where he went. One of my shells were broken, but that's okay. We can do 11 instead of 12. Now you can bake these in the oven per the box instructions, or put them in the microwave if you want. I never do that. But it's completely up to you. But I just line them up in my pan while my meat's browning to make it easier on me to add cheese and the meat to them. But see, these take a little patience when they're not the stand-in stuff to get them to set in here. But I think they're going to work out pretty well. Oh, and that one lost some of its stuff too. Still works. It's still going to eat. Okay, and what I do, for the love of cheese, I put cheese down in the bottom. And when I add the meat, I put the meat, and then I put cheese on top again. Cheese. Because I'm trying to find the best angle to show you guys. Okay, the meat's brown, so what I'm going to do is drain it and add my 2 packs of taco seasoning mix and cook it, and then drain it again. I do a double drain. Okay, I've drained my meat. Now I'm going to add my taco seasoning. And the general rule is a package of taco seasoning per pound of meat. I do 2.5 pounds, and 2 packages is just enough for our taste. And of course, if you season it yourself, do as much or as little as you want. We just buy the taco seasoning packs. Okay, the seasoning is cooked in like I like it, so I'm going to go ahead and drain it again, and then we'll put the meat in the taco shells. Okay, now I just use this serving spoon I have. It's just a little bit bigger than a tablespoon, but you can use a tablespoon too just to fill them up. But here's my pot of taco meat, and we're just going to start. And 1 good scoop per shell is usually perfect. Okay, now they're all filled up. I'm going to top all of them with cheese, and you should always have some meat left over, or at least I make sure I do, because I like the burritos to be refried beans and beef in the burritos. So that's why I use 2.5 pounds. All right, so let's top these with cheese, and then we'll move on to adding the refried beans to the pot. Okay, I'm gonna turn the stove back on so I can heat up the beans, the refried beans. Okay, those are open. And like I said, I have some meat, if you can see that. Some meat left over. Probably about 1/2 pound, which is good, and that'll mix well with the refried beans. But let me go over to the sink and get pour this juice out of the can. Okay, yeah, I'm not a fan of the bean juice. All I'm gonna do is heat these up. Okay, I just dropped that down on low. I'm gonna let the beans and meat just keep warming up while I lay out my burrito shells on the island. Just like the tacos, cheese, meat, cheese. Okay, and here's my meat and refried bean mixture, and the wooden spoon I use to just stir it up. It works out perfect for me, 1 scoop per burrito, and I usually don't have any left over. I make sure I don't, even if I have to make one of the burritos really big. Okay, more cheese, and then we're gonna roll them up. And as you can see, that makes a really good size burrito. Okay, and here it is, bon appetit, tacos and burrito night. Extra Taco Bell sauce packets and any toppings you want. Thank you so much for watching. Be sweet. Pay the extra money for stand-in stuff. Oh my goodness. No. Set up here. I need to move one of these over here.